Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now tonight's lineup.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. So it's down to business here. Vestergaard. Some good work on the right flank here. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Boga. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Ødegaard. Pepe. Gesson. Wins the duel this time. Oh, they could break here. Berger. Oh, good spread. Gets into some space. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well cleared. Ødegaard. Haaland. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard spread out to the left. Played into the middle. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Camera. That's been drilled forward. That's a cute ball. That's a fabulous ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Ødegaard. Driven forward. Ndika can get it clear. Gesson. So what can they make of this? That's an imaginative pass. And back to the keeper they go. Forward it goes. Cuts out the pass. Ndika. Boga. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, played right into his path. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Boga. Gesson. Camera. Ndika. Ndika forwards and with intent. Long ball looking to counter. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably...
And it's been given away. Reyes moved on forwards. And it's Berger. And the shot's on here. And the shots! Goal! Norway!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Norway make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Moved on forwards. He's through and all alone. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 13 minutes is number 6.
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he's following up! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Berger, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Ivory Coast. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And that is a little undercooked. Pepe. Played out to the right. Now it's Pepe. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. Kissel! That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aim forwards. Haaland chasing after it. Pepe. Ndika. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Kessié shifted upfield. Berger, no. Again, there's no way through. Ryerson. Back to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Østigard cuts it out. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. And there's green grass. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this is Bulgar! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's very neat. And here's Haaland. Goes for a shot! Just off target. And it's hoisted clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Well read, nice interception. Berger. Ødegaard looking understandably energised after his goal. Ryerson. And it's Berger. And it's played forward.
Norway have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ndika. Pinged towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kessié, and it's played forward. Østigard clears it away. Ndika, long ball upfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Kessié forwards and with intent. Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Boga. Oh, that's a clever look. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ndika. Aim forwards. Kamara. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. Fofana. It's run loose here. Ivory Coast desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Lobbed in behind. Nice interception, well timed. Quality ball. Ivory Coast, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ødegaard. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ndika. Played towards the front line. Østigard gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Ndika. Up towards the front line. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Boga. Played with finesse. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, there's a probing ball. He could be in here. He's one-on-one, surely! Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Number 6.
And now he has two. Norway find a position of real strength now. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Østigard. Østigard has played it long. Shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Norway, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's neat. Kessié. Fofana. Proves too strong. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Haaland probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the cross comes in, punched away. And they can counter here. Guessel, out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Up towards the front line. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. Berger. Fofana. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Searching pass he's played there. Moved on forwards. Haaland chasing after it. And the first half is done. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Norway really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the ice.
Norway utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Doué makes the interception. He's having a shot! And that has faded wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Fofana, succumbs to the pressure. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's been drilled forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice looking ball. Quality ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Haaland. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Doué, and it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ødegaard. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Haaland. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Now the cross. Caught offside that time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ødegaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Haaland. Pepe. Boga. Fofana. Boga. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Berger. Berger stood his ground strongly. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That has been knocked clear. Here comes the corner. Kessié is there, and he can get that clear. Boga. Guesson, he has found a way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. And back to the goalkeeper. That's been drilled forward, calmly anticipates. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Ndika. And it's played forward. Østigard cuts it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Kessié forwards and with intent. Throw it. Goes for the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kessié shifted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Over to the left. Kamara. Delivered in. And the keeper beats it away. Kessié, Fofana, Doué. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Østigard getting this one clear. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ivory Coast clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Clearly not happy with that. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Østigard. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Fofana. Aim forwards. Doué cuts out the pass. Lofted upfield. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Fofana. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kessié. Kessié shifted upfield. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's trying the shot. Deftly away. That's a look and plays it forward.
Gasson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pepe tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. Crossing. It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in.
Ivory Coast, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Fofana. Berger does really well to win the ball there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Doué forwards and with intent. Østigard gets good distance on it. Ryerson, and it's played forward. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ndika, aim forwards. Oh, it's come loose. Kamara, and he's got his cross in. Boga, gently done. he's fouled him there. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Going for goal! And he thumps it clear. Kamara proves too strong. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caresses it through. Boga. Kessié forwards and with intent. Pepe. Oh, what a ball! That's good defending, very good defending. Berger has a look and plays it forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ndika, driven forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Clipped into space. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Boga. Kamara, played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Fofana. Kessié, and it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fofana. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Kessié does really well to win the ball there. Pepe. And it's been played through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Wins the duel this time. Kessié. Boga. Pepe, played out towards the right wing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great position here. Very nicely done. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Ødegaard. quick ball upfield. And it's gone back to the keeper. Is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Gesson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kamara. Well, this is surely their last chance. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal feature pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make
So
sure...
just... Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence.
And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Takes a shot! And it's Berger. Now, what about a counter-attack? Borga. Done delicately. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kessié, and it's played forward, and the counter is on. Borga. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's found him in space. And the shot! And they caught rid, and reclaimed it in a trice. Quality ball. Haaland chasing after it. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fofana. Pepe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Does really well to win the ball there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Borga moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Forward it goes. Wins the duel this time. Thinks one through. Clears it away. Ball's gone out of play. Berger. And it's Berger. Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. Well, played right into his path. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Climbs up big! That's going to go a long way.
Ivory Coast, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. Oh, this looks sharp. He cuts out the supply. Kessié. Driven forward. Aim forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard gets over and intercepts. Boga. Gesson. Boga. Boga played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pepe. Fofana. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's dealt with that well. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Boga. Great defending, strong and determined. That's been drilled forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fofana. And it's played forward. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Haaland. Kessié. Moved on forwards. Gesson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kessié, aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. Ødegaard. Up towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard tries to thread one through. Played into the middle. Nice interception, well timed.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence...
Oh, he's trying it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Norway really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And the shot! It's there! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
The goal scorer for Ivory Coast after 25 minutes is number 13.
Ivory Coast have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And here's Ødegaard. Great work on the overlap. Gesson, chance here to counter. Boga, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Fofana. And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the centre. And the shot! Clears it away. Pepe. Boga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kessier, aim forwards. And that was nowhere near his best. Has a look and plays it forward. Østigard cuts out the pass, and it's played forward. Ødegaard. And it's lofted through here. Defending of the... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And he's picked out the run. Gesson! It's anyone's ball now. Gets good distance on it. Kessier, forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Berger shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward.
Gesson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Østigard, nicely aimed pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Østigard gets across to intercept that. Berger. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Gesson, over to the left. Ball is over the line. Kamara. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Borga. Gesson. Danger averted for now. Hoisted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Norway can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. So who's he picking out? Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's Ødegaard. Berger. That's an excellent interception. Borga, who's set up one goal so far, are looking to break at pace. Borga. Gesson. That has found him in acres of space. Kessier. Berger does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Haaland played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. There's the shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 49 minutes is number 9.
Norway grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pepe. That's a nicely weighted pass. Goes down, but nothing given. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well measured. And he's there to get it away. Ødegaard. Oh, what a climb! Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Ødegaard tries to dink it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Pepe. Kissel! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ndika makes the interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Berger, now he's got space here. Chance! Goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Norway get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Kissel! Oh, that was close. Nice control. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Ndika gets good distance on it. Pepe shifted upfield. Gesson. Ivory Coast have a free kick.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gesson. Pepe. Boga. Pepe! Stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. Kessier. Fofana, aim forwards. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning and obviously fast.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No question, that's a foul. Moved on forwards. Haaland could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Ndika, and it's played forward. Was a brilliant save.
Boga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Ryerson. That's good play. He's got plenty of space out wide. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Haaland really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Calmly anticipates. Berger. Aim forwards. It's a promising position. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Østigard cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Doué. Good looking ball. Østigard, it's a sharp pass. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. And here's Haaland. And he's picked out the run. And that has been clubbed away. Ødegaard, aim forwards. Ndika, it's a quick ball upfield. Could move up a gear here. Muscular approach does pay off here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Chance for a shot! That'll be a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camera. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Østigard. Ryerson. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Berger. Boga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good spread. And it's Berger. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, nicely intercepted. Gets a good foot in there.
Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Pepe. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Ivory Coast really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Aim forwards. Kessié wins the duel this time. Boga. And here's Haaland. Showing good feet. Berger. Berger.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Kessié. Quality ball. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. Pepe. Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. That's been drilled forward. And now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes. Kamara.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lofted upfield. Doué. Pepe.
Ivory Coast really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Very much into the last knockings. They are right into last chance territory. Bogart, and a chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Haaland! He's found a way through! That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Berger played out towards the right wing. And it's Berger.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Doué chooses to go cross-field. He can get that clear. Ndika have it back and can go again. Ndika forwards and with intent. Ødegaard getting this one clear. Guessall chooses to go back. Doué. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Always onto this. Haaland! Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets it away. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking here to chip it through. That's going to go a long way. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find the winner. And they did just that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is to let you know that you'll be able to catch...
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking for much more than that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ødegaard, aim forwards. Has a look and plays it forward. Guessall. Now it's Pepe. Pepe has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for goal. Doué. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kessié. Boga. Guesson. Boga. Guesson. Can he finish? He's got... There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Fofana. Haaland going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. Berger. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. And it's Ødegaard. Pepe does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ndika, early ball out from the back. Kamara. That's very neat. Kessié. Applies the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kessié clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Pepe. Out of play for a goal kick. Berger. And it's Berger. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a chance, surely! Kessié with the clearance.
Ivory Coast, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and surprise.
Decent chance! Driven forward, Haaland chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. Pepe. Split-second reaction.
Pepe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played into space out wide. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. And it's Berger. Cross goes in there. Oh, great header! Goal, Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
It's a goal, thanks to, after 15 minutes, is number 9.
Norway are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Boga. Doué. Quality ball. Cleared away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good spread. Ryerson. Berger. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Boga. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gesson. Kamara. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doué. Fofana. Ivory Coast couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Doué, nicely aimed pass. Kamara. Bulgar. That's a nicely weighted pass. Kessié. Kessié, gently done. Well, there's a probing ball. Kessié wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Bulgar. He is through here. Goes for the header! It's there! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
The goal scorer for Ivory Coast after 24 minutes is number 20.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Berger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Berger, and he shoots! That has been knocked clear. Could move up a gear here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
After 29 minutes is number 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pass is intercepted. Ndika forwards and with intent. Kamara. Very nicely done. Boga. Kamara. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Guesson. Pepe takes a shot! They've got a throw. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Kessié shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Berger, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Østigard clears it away. Haaland. Great run on the overlap here. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? A heavy challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Kessié. It's a lovely, neat pass. Berger. Norway heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Boga, and it's lofted through here. And he's there to clear it. A real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ivory Coast certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out wide. Pepe hurtling down that right flank. Doué. Now. Oh, shooting chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Guesson cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Played into space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball is over the line. Now who's going to be first to this? Is onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Pinged towards the front line. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Doué is having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ryerson. He has found a way through, delivered in. Too much distance on that. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's been drilled forward. Bogart. Berger. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. That has been cut short. Gesson. And the counter is on. Gesson goes for a shot! Gets good distance on it. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper. Haaland. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.